Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This video will show the process of polygel removal along with a review on the steam nail polish remover that I got from Amazon. First things first, let's go ahead and clip down the nails to prevent us from doing unnecessary filing. This set was about 2.5 weeks old, and as you can tell, I've already lost a few nails. I do want to throw out a quick disclaimer though. I am not at all a nail tech, but I do want to say that you should not pop or peel off your fake nails, as that can cause damage to your nail beds. With that being said though, I do want to say that there are a few parts in this video where I am a little more rough with my nails than I should be, so don't do that. Be gentle to your nails. So after clipping off all the excess nail, I do go in with an extra coarse safety bit to take off as much bulk as I'm comfortable with taking off. This video is a little bit on the longer side since I am showing the process on both hands versus just one. So every now and then I'll go ahead and pop in and kind of explain what I'm doing, and then also of course giving my review on the steamer. And here I'm just taking a brush and kind of just getting the dust off of there. I don't know if this matters at all. I just feel like once the dust starts building up, the bit doesn't work the way that it should. So that's the reason why I'm doing that.
Banks.
I do this to all my nails, so we're going to move right along. I do want to say though, do not try to remove all the polygel with the e-file to avoid soaking your nails entirely. Again, this bit is an extra coarse bit so that it can chip away at the product easier, and you definitely don't want to use anything like that on your natural nail beds. Trust me on this. Alright, so here's the steam nail polish remover we've all been waiting for. It has a cover piece, it has the piece for your fingers, and there's this little rubber piece that locks in the bottom side of that. It also has the cup to hold the acetone. It does lock all pretty securely, so it prevents any spillage of the acetone itself. The on and off switch is on the side. Here I am using 100% acetone, and I also decided to put a small dollop of coconut oil in just to see if it'll prevent my hands from coming out so ashy and dry in the end. Alright, so now time to stick my hand into the steamer. Hold on, wait a minute. Back up for a second. Not my hand, my fingers, because my hand is definitely not going to fit in that steamer. So I put on a 15-minute timer, and about halfway in, I realized that the steamer wasn't even on. So major face palm. It was a waste of 7 minutes. So now that it's actually working and on, I should say, it does warm up quite fast, and I don't think your hands, why do I keep saying hands? I don't think your fingers are supposed to be in there while it's warming up. I think you're supposed to allow it to warm up for 2 minutes and then stick your fingers in there. So, lesson learned. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take a cuticle pusher to try and push the product that is loose. This soap kind of made gaps at the tips of my nails, so I use that as a little bit of a leeway. That could have been due to the struggle I had with gluing on the tips when I did this set. My nail beds are a little bit flatter, so gluing on the tips was just a struggle, but it's a work in progress. So So here's also an example of a moment where I was just a little too rough with yanking the product off of my nail. Again, don't do that. If it's not coming off with a cuticle pusher easily, go ahead and take a little bit of time and soak it for a little bit longer. You don't want to ruin your nail bed, so let's go ahead and preserve those, because I just want to say my pinky was not budging whatsoever. So I, of course, had to soak it for a little bit longer, and then at that point it did come off a little bit easier. Alright, so I know I may have just said that it would be a little bit easier, but easier might have been a stretch, because I am clearly still just tugging at that pinky nail. But look, it's all clean now. I'm going to go ahead and go in with a fine grit sanding band. What that'll do is just get rid of all the small debris and smooth things out a little bit. And then I just go in with a 100-180 grit file just to clean up the free edge. Once I am done cleaning up the free edge, I do follow that up with a buffing block just to smooth everything over once again. I just want to say that every time I use my non-dominant hand, I get so intrigued for some reason. I'm very much slower and definitely more careful when I'm using my non-dominant hand. little backstory on why I wanted to try the steamer. One, I saw another YouTuber using it. Two, I hate, and when I say hate right now, just know that it's in all caps. I hate the foil method, like absolutely hate the foil method. And it's probably more so from the sound of the foil more than anything else. 3, I was just truly hoping it was faster. And then 4, it warmed up the acetone without having to do the double bowl method. If you don't know what the double bowl method is, it's just a bowl of warm water and then a bowl of acetone sitting in the bowl of warm water, and your hands go in it, of course, and then a towel goes over that, and then that builds up steam to help remove the nails. But I will definitely probably use a steamer again. I may have to test out different levels of acetone though, because I think my fingers were all in the acetone, but clearly it didn't work out too well for my pinky on either hand. And also the coconut oil seemed to work, because if you had your nails soaked off before, then you truly know that the acetone will leave your hands so ashy. to go ahead and dust off as much dust as I possibly can from my nails, because I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. Voila. And now that they're washed, I'm going to go ahead and apply some cuticle oil. Although the coconut oil helped a lot with not drying out from the acetone, I live in the Midwest, so it is still very much winter here, and it is cold and it's just dry, so anything helps at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and rub the cuticle oil into my hands, and look, it's so nice and shiny. Alright, so here is the nail steamer, just taken apart after both soaks. It does come with extra pieces, such as an extra cup. It also does come with extra rubber pieces for the finger holes. I'm not quite sure what these are called, so I don't want to say something entirely off the wall here, but the material itself, it does feel like it is washable, so if you're just using it for yourself, don't throw it away after one use. Go ahead and reuse them or wash them. I know this video was on the longer side, but we are now at the end. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.